Hello, folks. David Dean here. This is Middle America. Today, I want to talk about what we can do as constitutionalists, as patriotic Americans, to combat the media. Now, it seems we can use social media to our benefit. There's tens of millions of us out there that are on social media that can correct the stories. Our problem is we've been chasing the dragon like some crackhead. Mainstream media will throw up some red flare and we'll go, oh, no, but what about, no, what about, bullshit. Ignore that. Ignore it. Because if you ever noticed, every time they throw up a red herring, it's to cover up something that the president did or something that may be damaging to the Democratic Party. So instead of playing that game and saying, well, what about this or what about that? No. Just start spreading what the IG report came out with, what the good news is. Just hammer Twitter sites of mainstream media, including MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS, all of them, ABC. Hammer them. Just go to their sites on social media and just hammer them. Start pasting and copying and pasting and sending links and information, because frankly, the people on the left really don't know what's going on in this country. If they're using the media as their information station, they're screwed. They really don't know what's going on. So it's up to us to inform them by sending them links, sending them other stories, sending them pictures, sending them whatever we can send on those media sites. I don't care what they're talking about. I don't care if they're talking about the president being mentally ill and we're going to use the 25th Amendment to impeach him. Start putting good things in there about the president and what this country is doing. The economy, employment, negotiating with other countries, working on things. We've got to do that, because if we don't do it, nobody else is gonna. So like I say, I don't care what story they're promoting. We're going to use their sites to promote our stories, to promote the good stories of the president and of this administration. Every time you turn around, they're coming up with some phony thing, and if you notice it, it's right in the middle of something good or something bad for them. I mean, just this last time with the kids being separated from the parents. They've been doing that since 1997, for Christ's sakes. Now it's a big deal? Why is it a big deal? Because the IG report came out. And they just want to put that in the back burner and just cover that up. And, nothing happened here. Did you notice Chuck Schumer comes out on the floor like the moment it's released and says, well, there has been no bias, no political bias. The thing shows nothing but political bias. And because the mainstream media shows him on TV and he says that, well, then everybody says, oh, there's no political bias. Bullshit. It's up to us to show it. It's up to us to, copy and paste lines from the paper and put it in there. And everybody's site, everybody's mainstream site. I don't even care if it's Fox. Everybody's got to get belted with it so they see it. So if they're not smart enough to report it, at least people on that thread can see that story and possibly give them a little information that they don't have to show them how corrupt they are. Now, my next podcast, I have a story from Eric Prince. It's not really a story, it's an audio of Eric Prince talking about the information he got from the Wiener laptop through his contacts in the New York Police Department. It's all it's going to be. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to post that. So you guys can take that and share it. I want you to listen to it. It was back before the election, but it was knocked out of the park. Nobody knew anything about it. I didn't even know anything about it until I heard it on Dan Bongino's show. And then I went back and I found it on Breitbart Sirius show. This is Eric Prince. He is the CEO, was the CEO of Blackwater and a former Navy SEAL. So this guy's got a little cred with him, you know what I'm saying? Patriotic American, and he goes through the whole thing. I think the clip's probably about less than 5 minutes long. I mean, I edited it for time, obviously, but the important stuff is in there as far as what he was told. So that I want you to share. Not maybe this. Share this too. Let people know. We have to flood mainstream media sites with all the good the president's doing. I don't care what the topic is. I don't care what their topic is or what their story is. If you see a site from MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, even Fox, you see something on there, I don't care what it is, you put that good story that you found on there, or that story that's anti-Democrat, like this Eric Prince story is going to be, or like the IG report, anything that came out in the IG report, anything you see that's going to support the constitutional cause, do it. Now, I'm calling it constitutional because the word conservative has been corrupted. It's been corrupted by the rhinos in government. I mean, take a look at Jeff Flake, for example. He ran as a conservative. Do you think he's a conservative? He insults the name conservative, so I'm not even going to use it anymore. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in the Constitution, period. The Constitution. If it's not in the Constitution, it belongs in the states. So go ahead. I'm going to download this other thing. It's going to be titled something like the New York Police Department has the evidence from the laptop. So you can see that, you can hear it yourself, and you can share it on every site that you see. I don't want to be the only one sharing it there. I want everybody to be sharing it there. I want to flood the sites with it so people know the corruption that the Clinton family is, that the Democratic Party is. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please share this and share the next one coming out shortly. You guys have a good day now. God bless America.